Hey, it's Annabelle from the 3Ms. It is the last Monday, Motherhood Monday of 2020. Wow. 6 months has gone by. I'm becoming more and more aware of why I haven't progressed in my journey to motherhood. I know I keep saying it, but I'm preoccupied with the problem that my mum has. And obviously, I had no idea about Ghana, Africa, shall I say. And the more I learn while I'm in England and the more I learn in Ghana, it's just wow. Too many whys and too many who's going through my head, and I think that's just part of post-traumatic stress disorder, like why, who, and the confusion that with all the suspicions that you just don't need. One thing I don't want to happen is to fall in the same problem as my mum did with the father of her children, my dad. And I don't want to fall into any type of parenting or co-parenting with someone that can cause a personal crisis. So, God, all I can do at the moment with this journey is try and stay healthy with vitamins and water. Obviously, I have no money to buy food, so I'm just like scrimping pennies together, and that's a reality for some mums. Scrimping pennies together, selling items, pawning things, especially if you're on your own, like, and you don't have financially supportive family. That's a reality right now in England, and like with all the things I've been watching about being unemployed, being on universal credit, and the coronavirus, and we're in tier 4 right now, so most shops are closed. So I'm just like, I'm not apprehensive, I've accepted that there's only one job I can do to support me in this journey to motherhood. I know there's only one thing I want to do to make money on this journey to becoming a mum and or owning a home via a mortgage and getting married. So like the paranoia is just setting in of like, am I being sabotaged? Like, and I'm trying to recall memories, like what have I done? People have done worse than me and they're getting a lot more than me, so I don't want to be that person that has to do worse to get basics and then do a lot more worse to get more than basics. Like, is that gonna have to be like my life? Is that really how I'm gonna get success with this journey towards motherhood, marriage and mortgage? Like, I'm very happy to be back in England because I just know that the country where my mum and dad were born, which is Ghana, I just wouldn't be able to cope because I only speak English, and my learning style for languages is conversational, and the language that my mum and dad speak and the common language that is spoken in Ghana is not available on Google Translate. So it's very easy to learn European languages on the Google Translate. CD-ROM, it's just not available. So like, and obviously with the problem that I have with me and my mum, she can't teach me Fanti, and the Fanti relatives that I have, it's just not going to happen. I tried to embark on some sort of relationship with a Fanti relative of my age bracket so that I could try and learn. It just wasn't happening. It was just more and more trauma, more and more shock, and more unfocused feelings. It's just like, I wrote some shit down this morning about how I was feeling. There's a lot of it I can't say because I still believe I have 4 days of psychologically believing that yes, I can. Oh my God, my face is a mess. Look at that. God, I need a good face. Oh my God, my complexion. I don't know if it's because I've just come back from cold. Okay, I'm distracting myself. So the stuff that's upset me, obviously, I've been rejected by my local hospital for talking therapy. That would have helped me with coping with the cognitive problem that I have. And then medication. I'm not depressed. If I was depressed, this channel wouldn't be happening and there wouldn't be posts 3 times a week, and I wouldn't have even started it. I'm not depressed. This is anxiety that comes with the trauma. And the medication that I believe that I should be on to cope has been refused. So to win the lottery and make a whole lot of money and go private to get that medication is the only thing that I can think of that is doable. And so I was rejected for that. So I'm dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder without any medication. And I hope I'm not the only one that out there that is dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder without medication. Okay. So what I wrote was the last 3 years of post-traumatic stress disorder has had a major effect on my sense and sensibility whilst trying to solve problems. It's just not cool. And then I've become more aware about why I'm not a mum, and since I arrived at Heathrow Airport till the last Motherhood Monday, which is today in 2020, and what's happening with my mum has me unfocused on my journey. And I guess I need to do some sort of brain mental exercises to stay focused, and this channel and uploading 3 times a week on routine is helping me, I believe, to try and stay focused on something positive. Right. So I believe I was traumatized to Ghana with all my belongings, and living in my mum's home has helped me to recognize what I won't be choosing and reduced. With this amount of awareness of, whoa, I just almost smashed the screen, I don't want that. Yeah, so with this amount of awareness of my ethnicity and my mum's country of origin. Oh God, this is awful. Dry skin, it's the cold weather. Let me just put some cream on that. God. Oh, I'm walking over you. Yeah, I just sort my face out on that. Talk to you guys about trying to psychologically prepare for the fact that I might not be able to help my mum, and what that's going to do to my emotions and my actions, and how that's going to affect this journey to something positive, such as getting married, procreating, having children, and owning my own home, making money to support myself and whatever children I may have, and to be in partnership with whatever man I might marry, and documenting it on social media. Yeah, that's just how I'm feeling. That's just the only thing I can think of to stay positive and focused, and not follow through with these negative thoughts by taking action. It's just, yeah. It's not something that I wanted to do, but the more I just try and do right by myself and be a part of society, yeah. This life, eh? I'm very grateful that I had a meal today, a balanced meal for breakfast. And I'm about to have a balanced meal for lunch. Very, very grateful for that. So life is not all bad. Managed to scrape some money together to get myself some wipes, because I have to look after the vajayjay on this journey to motherhood. Already dealt with BV. I suspect it's to do with some sort of contamination in the water that is having a negative effect on the vajayjay. So I'm trying to keep the water away from that area, which means whites. So luckily I was able to get some points to pay for some wipes. So that was lucky, and that will get me through for the next 3 days or so. And I don't ever want to have a daughter to ever have to experience this shit. Like, no, I have to know how to deal with this, because like, and I want to be part of a community of mums who are supportive of each other, so that if my daughter should fall in the same problem as me and be an orphan, fingers crossed that doesn't happen, who can she lean on with good intentions? Like, I know I don't know tomorrow, so I don't want my daughter or son to ever have to go through this. So I just don't want them to have to experience this kind of hardship. So I got to get it together. I got to really, really get it together financially and keep it together. And if in 4 days I have to turn my back on helping my mum, and the bitterness of having to leave my belongings in Ghana to get to UK safely, to try and think of other solutions to help my mum, because I just wasn't going to do it in Ghana with an expired passport, expired debit card and an expired visa. I just wasn't going to do it. Wasn't able to communicate with Ghanaians because I don't speak the language, and yeah, just a whole lot of other things that I explained in some videos about why I came to Ghana and why I came back to Britain. So yeah, wow, like, so this is what's keeping me motivated, making sure that should I become a mum on this journey to motherhood, that my daughter or son will never ever ever have to deal with nothing like this, because I know the permanent solution the permanent solution to this personal crisis, and how to keep my mum a part of the family that I may create with a man. I want her to be a part of the life. I want to be able to say, we're going to grandma's, or this is your grandma. This is what your grandma looks like. This is what it feels like to sit in a room with grandma. Like, I want to be able to do that. So, on the last Motherhood Monday, I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. And you're obviously going to get another video over the next few days, over the next week. I look forward to these little photo booth chats. I'm in a photo booth chat, I'm not in a mall, a well-known mall. It's a nice quiet space to talk, and the lighting is great. It's making me my skin, wow, facial man when I get some money. Whoa, I don't know what this is. This is a cold shock on my skin. Okay, tried to say goodbye, just unfocused as I said. So, take care and have a fantastic holiday. Happy holidays in tier 4, everybody. To become a mum in tier 4 when they won't even let us sit down and eat food and drink coffee or have wine or a fantastic meal. with my favourite style of cuisine from an amazing continent. It's easy to take action here, and it's easy to get relief for the stress, so that I'm thankful for. Okay, I hope you guys' mental health is bearing well. I hope you're able to find some sort of relief. I hope you're all able to get medication, pharmaceutical drugs, shall I say, and have a fantastic network of people to talk to.